So Samsung's Galaxy S26 series is quietly turning into one of the most exciting upgrades in years. Just when we were still catching our breath from the S26 Ultra's camera leaks last week, boom, now it's the display that's making waves. Earlier this year, there was a whisper about the S26 Ultra possibly using a new screen tech called COEOLED. Sounds fancy, right? It stands for Color Filter on Encapsulation. And now, Ice Universe, who's basically a leak god at this point, has confirmed that it's legit. But before the deep dive into the video, a quick reality check. Over 98% of you watching right now aren't subscribed. That's wild. Hitting that button doesn't just grow this channel. It genuinely keeps me motivated to keep digging, scripting, and dropping the best leaks and updates before anyone else. If you've made it this far, chances are you're into it. So why not make it official? Thanks, and let's dive in. What makes it interesting is that this display tech ditches the usual polarizer and instead uses a color filter. Plus, it swaps out the regular pixel definition layer with a black one. I know it sounds like display engineering mumbo-jumbo, but here's what it really means for you and me. The screen gets thinner, looks brighter, and uses less power. That's right, more battery, more brightness, and less chunk in your pocket. Win, win, win. But hold up, that's not even the whole story. Ice Universe also spilled that the S26 Ultra is getting a third-gen anti-reflective coating. You know how using your phone in sunlight feels like trying to read a menu through a foggy window? Yeah, this coating is going to cut down glare and reflections, so outdoor use should be way easier on the eyes. And guess what? The screen size is getting a bump too. The Ultra's display is jumping to 6.89 inches. Now, if Samsung keeps the same width as the S25 Ultra, which was 77.66 millimeters, that means the bezels are getting shaved down even more, down to just 1.16 millimeters. That's basically borderline invisible. So yeah, we're talking about a phone that's thinner, lighter, and sleeker, kind of like the Z Fold 7's elegant cousin that doesn't fold. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. The full screen sizes for the entire S26 series just leaked. We got a 6.27-inch Galaxy S26, a 6.66-inch S26 Edge, and the 6.89-inch Ultra. But you'll notice something's missing, the S26 Plus. Yep, apparently that model's out, like fully canceled. And this isn't just some random speculation. The model numbers are backing this up. Leaks already confirmed the S26 Edge and Ultra, and now the base S26 has popped up with model number SMS942. That's a pretty big jump from last year's SMS931 for the base S25. Last time Samsung did that kind of number jump, they introduced the Edge variant. So maybe the base model's getting a more premium design this time, slimmer, sexier, maybe even a bit edgy. Meanwhile, the model number that should belong to the S26 Plus, SMS946, is totally MIA. Could it drop later? Maybe. But honestly, it looks like Samsung might be skipping the Plus model altogether this year. Considering how much the S25 Edge and Plus overlapped, it kinda makes sense to cut the redundancy. So, what do you think? Is Samsung finally nailing the Ultra formula with that brighter, thinner display? Or are you going to miss the Plus model this time around? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Till then, take care.